Okay, I know what the title said, but I don't ditch class, okay? Okay, I'm not just saying that because I know people who watch my videos, right? This was just, you'll see, but preface, do not continue watching this video if you don't like gore or things that you might not like to listen to that has to do with flesh breaking, because that is a theme here, and yeah, that's basically my warning. So obviously the story has to take place in the most prominent time of a person's life, the 6th grade. Okay, I was moving around schools a lot, and I remember at this time I was the new kid, but it was almost near, it was like the first week that I was there. And see, 6th grade me liked attention, right? And something I found out about the 6th grade me was, I no one saw that, right? Okay, yeah. So something I did find about the 6th grade me, oh god, red. Alright, we're having ketchup and mustard fighting over my bed right now. Please, oh god, no. My bed's gone. My bed's gone. My bed's gone. My bed's gone. My bed is gone! What the? Okay. As I was. Okay, yeah, so another characteristic that I was talking about is that my hands weren't sturdy, nor were they strong. They were just kind of sticky. And the way I utilized that to get me some of that, attention was in my science class in the 2nd floor of the middle school, had a line after lunch, right? And while everyone was on that line, I'm like, sticky hands attached to thing. You know what I should do? I should jump over the fence that prevents people from dying from falling off the side of the building, and I should just hang from there, right? And I would do that. I would actually just do that. I don't know why it didn't click in my brain that, hey, you can die from this. And not only, goddamn, I almost died there. Alright, not only was there 2 floors that I could have fallen off of, but under there was a giant cafeteria fan pointing upwards, spinning, so I could have just, died. And the one thing I don't want people to think when I tell this story is that I'm still this stupid. Like, yeah, I don't consider myself an intellectual, but I'm not this dumb anymore. I think. But that's just the one thing I want you guys to take from this, right? Okay, yeah, so that was the thing I did, right? And so every day after lunch, I would go ahead and I would show off that I could do this. I would go ahead, I would do like a little pull-up weight shifty thingy, and I heard one time, like, a lunch lady. Oh, okay. Next game. Okay, and I want to say the 3rd or the 4th time that I did it, I heard like a hey, and I got so scared, dude. So I got up and I just pretended like nothing happened. I didn't get caught. Nothing else happened. I don't even know if the hey was directed at me. Science was. Okay, so science is just my last class, I think, and I would do that, and I would go home and whatever, and I think I didn't do it the next day just because I was scared that I was gonna get caught again, or to see if someone was eyeing it. Maybe they couldn't identify me earlier, whatever. And I waited 1 day, 2 days, and then I did it again. Of course, I remember this was a Friday, right? And this time, I did it. Right? I got on the other side, I went down, I stayed there for a little bit, and then my science teacher opened up the door a little bit earlier than what I was used to. So he opened the door, and he went the full mile of opening the door so he could, like, latch it onto one of those metal things that keeps the door open, right? And then he saw me. And then he's like, oh crap, there's a child hanging off the side of a building. Let me go get him, right? And I got scared because I'm one of those people that just doesn't get in trouble. Like, getting in trouble is the worst possible thing. Because, I don't know, it's just the shame of, like, knowing someone else has a bad idea of you, especially an adult. And on top of that, I have Mexican parents, so I would probably be grounded for like 2 years if they found out, right? So my one priority wasn't let me duck further consequences. It was if I get caught, I'm already dead. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to not get caught. some of you may be asking or saying, hey, that teacher got a pretty good look at you. What makes you think you're gonna, like, what, are you gonna kill him? Like, what? How are you gonna get rid of the evidence that is already there? And what I did is I looked down because I had a hoodie on and hoped he didn't see me. And I climbed, because I was in the corner of, like, the balcony fence thing. And I would climb up the pole. I climbed up one of the poles. Like I said, my hands were sticky. To the ceiling. The roof, I mean. And I made my way to the roof of the building, alright? At this age, I've never activated, there's no bed there. I've never activated more core muscle than I did that day. I don't understand how I did it. I don't know if I just learned how to use the force, but yeah, I made it to the top of the roof, essentially. Now, here's the gross part. So, you know how roofs sometimes have those, you know, spike things on the sides to keep pigeons from landing on them and making it look bad? Yeah, this one was a normal roof and wasn't designed for children to be climbing on top of, right? But you know, I'm just so hardcore parkour that they just weren't ready for that. And they had those spikes there. So I think, okay, I had like adrenaline at this point, because if I get caught, I'm dead. Okay, I'm dead. Mexican parents, I'm dead. All right, I just moved into this school. You know, I was a new kid. I'm dead. So I put my hand there to support myself, and I puncture my hand with one of the needle things, and it goes through a good amount. But at this point, I just care about. It's literally like my body is playing me getting caught, like dying. Okay, I don't care. I just keep on going, and the thing sticks to me as I steady myself up there, and I have to take it out, and it hurts so bad. No, at first it didn't feel like it hurt. It was very interesting. It was like I don't know. Imagine you get cut by a knife, but you feel the knife going through, but you don't feel any of the pain. The pain set up like afterwards. So I'm up there and I'm freaking out because one, my hand hurts so much, and two, I don't know what to do. I hear cars passing along. It's windy. I'm on the roof of a building, and I just don't know what to do. And I look for ways to get back down. I can't find any way to ease myself down, like in terms of buildings next to it. But looking around the roof, I do notice that there's one of those doors that leads from one of the second floors to the roof, right? And that's my objective right now, is go through that door, of course, and go back down or something. I just have to make sure I don't get caught, and that's my only mission here. Approaching the door, I discovered something that I should have, you know, seen coming. But the bottom line is this: if there's a door, a metal door, in the roof of a building, and there's a sun, that door is gonna be hot. And if you have a hole in your hand from a very recent injury, it's gonna hurt. So I had a really hard time getting the door open, and I remember it was so heavy. And basically, that door, I'm gonna fall on it. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, before I went to the door, I looked under the ceiling bit to try to see, you know, anything. It's one of those things where, like, you look even though, like, you know something bad is gonna happen, right? And I looked under this, and I tried to look under the roof to see what was going on. And first of all, it was really hard. I had to, like, stretch out my neck and, like, almost become vertical to the sea. It was not safe, as if what I'm already doing is safe, but this was, like, very not. I don't know what I was thinking, essentially. And so I saw the legs of my science teacher, like his pants and his shoes, and I could see that he's conversing with 3 other security guards, and they're on their walkie-talkies. So I'm like, crap, they're probably requesting a key for the same room, for the door that I saw earlier, and I don't know what to do. So, of course, I went back up, and I'm like, I guess the only thing to do is beat them to it, right? So, you know, I'm going for it. Oh, wait, Gray, look at your base. Oh. Take the L. He's just looking at me. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, the feeling of betrayal. All right, here, I'll give him a gift. As redemption. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess not. Anyway, so what was I saying? Right. So I'm going towards the door as fast as I can, and you know, I open it up. It's hot. It's heavy. It hurts. All the 3 H's, you know, and it's basically, I go inside, and it's this like really dark, I want to say maintenance room. Not really. It's a room that I guess is used for a transition between the 2nd floor and the 1st floor. There are some stuff in there, but it's just like stacks of books and like a bucket, I think. That's what I remember. But it was really, really dark. Like, there was no light source in here. And that was not close at all. And so basically, I go, please. No, money fatigue, no! And so I'm going for the door that, oh no, get no, out. My bed's gone. Let's go. Okay. So I was saying, oh, he's right next to me. Oh no, okay. So basically, I'm going for the door that leads to the 2nd floor so I can get out of here. And so I'm in there, I head for it, and then I hear keys jiggling like on the other side. I'm like, oh no. Oh, they're here. And so I run to like a corner and I just freeze. Right? I don't run to a corner. I was kind of already in like a corner area, but I just like stop moving and I freeze. And they open the door, and it's crazy bright outside, but it's not enough to illuminate the whole room. And they just go past me. And I'm just there, in the dark, in the corner, just, you know, which in thinking about it now, they probably thought I, like, frickin' jumped off the roof, which is probably not a good... He's right behind there, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Which is probably not a good thing to do in that situation. And so, yeah, they go, oh, no. Okay, so, basically, they leave the room to go to the roof to check. And I'm still there, and I was still hesitant to move, because I'm like, what if they come back? Well, you know, it doesn't take that long to look around the roof. And so, they leave, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I run out of there, and so my brain was so underdeveloped. It still is, but this was like, you know what my plan was? My plan was to like just go to the bathroom and be like, hey, sorry I'm late, teach. You know, had to go use the toilet. That man went flying. As if he didn't notice the one person who's not in class. You know, also he saw me. He saw someone there. You know, so obviously he has common sense because he's an adult man. And usually those have common sense. So I go there, I'm late to class. He looks at me, the entire class looks at me. And he's like, I'll be right back, guys. And then he takes me with him. And I'm like, no, my heart is pounding. I feel as if I'm like I got caught. I was on a wanted list. There was a bounty on my head. I'm going to jail for life, essentially. And basically, the whole time he's taking me there, I'm trying so hard to use a little opportunity I have to lessen the blow up. Like, I'm trying to make small talk. Like, hey, what's up? What are you guys learning? Oh my god, that block was not fair. So he takes me to the office, and the whole time, because I was known as in that 1 week, you know, I like a good kid, you know, an innocent child, right? So they were surprised to see me there because I knew some of them, and it was not a good time. I remember it felt like my stomach had just a hole in it. Like, I remember listening to them as they were calling my parents. Oh my god, dude, that is the worst thing I could have like ever fathomed. Like, the feeling, dude, the feeling. Because again, Mexican family here. That's not, you're not getting out of there alive in that situation, right? And so they're calling my parents, and so I am just thinking, right? Because what am I gonna do, right? How am I supposed to, you know, what did I even do for fun? I think I played like single player Minecraft on 1.8 or something at that time. Anyway, yeah, basically my parents came to pick me up. I was suspended for a day. I know, it's crazy. And yeah, that's how I stabbed my hand and got grounded for a very, very long time. A very long time. It was months. It was the first time I've gotten suspended or gotten in that much trouble at once. And I remember my dad had to come from work and pick me up. It was bad. It was not. I am not sorry for that. That was a dead shot to kill. That was amazing. But yeah, that's literally what happened. That's literally exactly what happened. There wasn't any like alteration or anything dramatic added for entertainment. That's literally one of my craziest experiences ever. So I thought it would just be fun to tell it. Also, I see people getting a lot of views for Storytime Bedwars, so I mean, I just had to hop on that. And you know how it is. But yeah, I just want to see if I can get Red's bed real quick. I think I need a void. Alright, I'm gonna try to hit him with some fireballs on my way down. See if I can get him off. Please, 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 please. Nope, didn't work. Alright, I think he's going for M's. Huh. Okay. Also, if you're asking like, hey, why are you so bad at Bedwars? I just got into it. I'm an ex-Duels main, and I'm an ex-Skywars main, so I'm very doo-doo. But it's oh my god! I've been playing for a very long time on Hype. I've been playing. I joined Hypixel before Bedwars was a thing, so I was there for the history. I just never got into it. Now I'm slowly getting a little bit better, and I'm starting to play for realsies. So that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to like, because that tells me if I should even keep making these. Subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, bye. Love you guys.